we're now, I think, well, 14 days into this now, and certainly right at the start of it, everyone absolutely right not to speculate. The police pretty adamant, as they still are, that Nicola fell into the river and whatever else had happened after that. And certainly we don't want to delve into the realms of vile speculation and finger-pointing, but at the same time, this is a case that's gripped the nation and, well, frankly, the point of speculation is quite massive. So, Keri, in your capacity as a forensic psychologist, what do you make of the theory that Nicola fell into the river?
I think it's very important what you've just said, though, is that we can't speculate. You know, the police are led by the information they have at the scene and the information that they get from witnesses, and we need to let the police do their job. However, it's seeming that at the moment, with the specialists that have been searching the river, that they've not found Nicola. So that begs the question, where is she? She can't just disappear. So now they are, you know, looking at, there's things that the police are looking at. There's the gap on the day between when she was last seen and when she was reported missing. Also today, there's new information that's come to light in terms of the sighting of a red van. So there does appear to be some other avenues that the police are exploring, where, but their work hypothesis is still that she's in the water.
Look, what I think is interesting is that, like you've rightly identified there, for days I was being told, we were all being told by police, there's this 10-minute window. We can't account for this 10-minute window. Well, today I woke up and there's a 2-hour window, supposedly, and then there's this talk of this red van, and there was only initially one CCTV black spot, as it were. Now I'm reading that there's 3 of them. The big thing for me, though, on this is, could someone really be so utterly meticulous as to have found all these CCTV black spots and then managed to evade the full might of Ring doorbells and police investigations and all of this in terms of if she was taken? I mean, it would be have to be almost an expert in this kind of stuff, wouldn't it?
It seems absolutely unlikely, hence why the police's working hypothesis is that she fell into the water, because of that very reason, that a woman walking along, you know, doesn't just disappear. We have a lot of CCTV now. We have people with, you know, phones. We have, as you said, dash cam footage. So it seems implausible that she would just disappear. But, you know, in an investigation, you also can't be closed off to other avenues. And this van sighting has to be explored, and the gap has to be explored. And that's what the police are, you know, are doing today with the new information coming to light.
Yeah, indeed. And can I just ask you just a little bit about yourself, if you don't mind, in terms of what is a consultant forensic psychologist? What kind of things are you looking at?
Oh, I do lots of different things. So I work on risk assessment of offenders, treatment of offenders. I do a lot of work for the courts, doing assessments of different types of people, murderers, sex offenders, and I also work with the general population in terms of mental health as well.
Yeah, no, absolutely. And I'm also just keen, just lastly, if you don't mind, is, look, another point on this is that the question marks over, well, you know, could Nicola really have decided to disappear herself in that sense? And that is something that's been floated around. Clearly, the police don't think that's the case at all. People are saying, well, it would be incredibly unlikely, Keri, you know, she's got a couple of kids and it's not the kind of thing that anyone really do. She was on a works call, etc. Your views on that side of it?
Absolutely. I agree that does not seem like a possibility. When you look at when somebody disappears, you look at the person, you look at things that are going round in the person's life. You know, the fact that she dropped her children off. Where was she going that day? Plans that she had. And, you know, the police will have done that. They will have looked at everything that was going on in her life and come to the conclusion that it's highly unlikely that she would disappear on her own behalf.